in his multiple realities?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So in this forum that I'm in, which I will
Oh,
never tell anyone what it is,
oh,
but it is
I need to
a
know your username.
no. Well, I will tell you, but I will not tell. I
Oh,
won't
okay.
tell anyone live. Hello, everyone. So this cryptid forum that I participate in sometimes. I
You
mainly just
dabble.
I observe mainly. You know, I'm a creeper. Um, I found out that they're having a meetup in Washington. You want to know that this is how big it is? There's like 2,000 people going, which in and of itself is problematic in our current situation as a country, just
Yeah.
because I don't want to get sick.
You have to show your
Um,
vaccine card and your cryptid membership.
Boom, I've got both of them right here. And so I found out that their little meetup is sponsored by Fig Newton. And I don't know why I
Like
thought that
the
was.
nutritional breakfast
Yeah,
pastry thing.
apparently, Bigfoot
Love that.
or Sasquatch, depending on which region you're in, is a fan. So
A
they
Fig
felt it
Newtons.
of Fig Newtons. So my thinking was like, oh, there's no way that they had this sponsored by Fig Newton, so that like in hopes of having so much Fig Newton concentrated in one spot, it'll attract Bigfoot. And that was the first thread
That's
saying that was the
amazing.
plan, and I was like, this is incredible.
See,
Anyways,
I'm a Mothman girl myself. I have to
hmm
make the pilgrimage out to his statue at some time. But I have a friend who
yeah,
lives in Seattle who got me a Sasquatch Hunter like sticker that I haven't. I'm a
hmm
sticker coward, and I won't
yes,
commit to putting stickers anywhere, but I have it.
yeah.
Good morning, welcome. Someone asked us at the comics hall. No, this is the Cryptid Watch.
Welcome to yes, Cryptid Watch. Hello, everyone. Welcome to New at Sideshow Live, your one-stop shop for all things pop culture and all things happening in the world of Sideshow,
Bigfoot.
cryptids apparently, and in pop culture in general. So, welcome in. I am Paul. This is Amy. This is not the Comics Hall, but it is the same ragtag group that you know and love.
These lovable
We've
stamps. These people are gonna get the wrong idea about what this show
I
is.
know. I promise you. Oh, Julio Bustos from Argentina. Hola, ¿cómo estás, amigo? Welcome. Welcome in. All right. This episode needs more Yeti. Always could use more Yeti. So, everyone, hello and welcome in. Wherever you're watching, Facebook, the Later Geek Side Show Facebook group, YouTube, or Twitch, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Because every time you do, I'll get one closer to telling everyone at least my screen name. At least my screen name.
What's the point at which you break?
If we can get this video to 100 likes on
Before the end of
YouTube,
the broadcast.
on YouTube, I'll tell everyone my cryptid screen name, but I won't tell you the blog that I spend way too much time on. Anyways,
Fair enough.
Rob, let's bring up the schedule and tell everyone what we're doing today. So we've got today at Sideshow. Those are some streams as well as some, some news and notes from around the Sideshow sphere that we think you should know about. Then we've got now at Sideshow.com. Those are some pre-order items as well as some in-stock items that we think you guys should also know about. Then we've got the collector community. Those are images by you, for you, through the professional lens of Amy, who's going to walk us through all those. We've got from the blog, that's a blog that you guys should know about, and you should know about all of them at side.show/blog, please. No, just side.show/blog. The please was, I added that on for flavor. And then pop
Blog,
culture.
please.
Blog, please. It's like the Amanda Show. And then we've got pop culture headlines. Again, you can see all of those from the incredible Andrew Seco almost daily. And then we've got comic book news because it's new comic book day, everyone. Or as you guys call it, Wednesday. All right, Amy, talk to him. Today at Sideshow.
All right. Today at Sideshow, happening today, we've got another stream after this. So, Paul, let's keep it at a brisk clip so you can get on your way to bigger and better things. We've got Unsealed and Revealed featuring the Shore Trooper Squad Leader 6-scale figure by Hot Toys. So that will be hosted by Guy Klender and Terry Smith. And Paul will be there to moderate and take your questions. That will be on our social channels at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or Pacific, I guess it's PDT. We're not in Standard Time. Who knows anymore? On our social channels, 10 a.m. You don't want to miss it. This is a recently released piece You guys can see and get up close and personal with it and see all the ways that you can pose this awesome piece in your collection. Then we have some giveaways running on our website. First up, we've got the Batman Detective Comics number 1000 fine art print by Jacques on our site and running until October 22nd at 10 a.m. Pacific time at side.show/key issue. Now, this and our other giveaway, if you are a comic book collector, this is a chance to have a fine art edition of a comic book cover that you may or may not have actually obtained in your own collection. Sometimes they're hard to get variants that we have brought to you, the people, in a collectible format. Then up next, we've got All-Star Batman number 6, fine art print, also by Jacques, on our site and running till October 22nd at 10 a.m. Pacific time at side.show/allstar.
Nice.
I've heard Autumn's jokes all week long. I'm not going to repeat them, but in a tie for one of my favorite newsletter giveaway short links. First up, and then not first up, last up, we've got the Ghostface 6-scale figure by Sideshow. This is our newsletter giveaway running until October 31st, a very spooky date at 10 a.m. Pacific time. You still have time to sign up at side.show/dearstabby. This is my second favorite after Newsworthy from the Thor one this summer. But
Dear Stabby.
Dear Stabby.
I like him.
It's great. Just so fun. It's perfectly spooky. And that's what's happening today.
Boom. And remember, everyone, Spooktacular is coming up. You can go to side.show/spooktacular or spooktacular.com. We have a website, people, just for Spooktacular because it is so much fun and it is such a huge event. So.
And I actually do want to plug really quickly. First of all, if you've ever called into Sideshow, you called into customer support, and you've been put on hold, we have exciting hold updates that keep you posted. I know we just put in our Spooktacular update on the hold scripts. Those are, of course, brought to you again by Andrew Seco. But there's also a podcast version called Hold the Phone with Sideshow. If you don't want to tune in to our hold music on the phone, you can go to you can check that out. I don't actually know what the short link is, but it'll be available soon, hopefully. But you guys can check out our podcasting platforms. And Hold the Phone with Sideshow actually gives you the same updates as if you were calling in on our hold phone. Hold? I don't know. So I thought that was cool. But we just updated all of that for our Spooktacular information as well. So like, get ready, guys. It's serious. It's coming. It's gonna be fun.
It will be fun.
We promise. We're like, it'll be fun. We promise.
You will have fun. All right. So thank you so much, Amy. We are going to be going over now to sideshow.com, which is, it's me. Oh, wait, there's only 2 of us. I don't know why I was surprised by that. I'm still thinking about that cryptid blog.
I was going to say, is there a ghost host logged into the stream?
Ghost host, new bad name I called it. All right, so up first, I'm sure you guys saw on either our channels, pretty much anywhere at Sideshow, or maybe even Hot Toys, the Loki 6-scale figure by Hot Toys. They have shown some of the some new photos for that. So masterfully crafted based on the appearance of Tom Hiddleston as Loki, wearing the TVA suit outfit as seen in the series. The figure features a newly developed head sculpt with amazing likeliness, elaborate costume with screen authenticity, signature weapons, and highly detailed accessories, including a sword with fire effects, a pair of daggers, missed minutes with different expressions, a computer, a temp pad, a collar, a reset charge device with effect, and a time door backdrop and a themed figure stand. You can get yours. I think we've got just the RSVP pages up for them, or are they up for pre-order?
Nope, they're both live on our site right now. Death Dealer Aries has got Loki and Sylvie pre-ordered. Whoops.
Nice. Go and pre-order yours at side.show/not the gator.
But what if it was the gator?
Yeah, I feel like
these pieces look amazing.
There were going to be people who there are versions of Tom Hiddleston's Loki portrayal out there. People will be buying this for missed minutes. Let's just call it what it is.
But also to have a variant in their collection. I mean, if you got the Dark World version, you got the Ragnarok version, now you can have a variant from the Sacred Timeline. Yes. And then the Time Door backdrop effects are so cool. And he comes with both of the missed minutes, because Sylvie doesn't have a missed minutes, but she's got lots of other cool stuff, so don't let that dissuade you.
Oh, I'm really sorry, everyone. I just realized I was probably sniffling a bunch. I slept with my window open for the first time, and I am very sensitive. I know some people in the East Coast are going to be like, what? But it was 64 degrees in my apartment this morning, which is the coldest it's been in a year. I've been waking up with it 90 in the apartment.
And I was
Yeah,
just like,
I'm like what, Amy? I'm probably like 15, 20 miles apart, maybe.
yeah.
I'm in Ventura County, which is a little closer to the beach, and it got to like 45 degrees last night, which is cold.
Ooh,
It's California cold, everyone.
it's California cold.
Oh, jeez.
No,
Here's this
that's
guy.
psychotic.
Hmm. At least it's not Jersey. Am I right? I can't do New Jersey. Anyways, up next, this is an in-stock item. We've got the Little Red Riding Hood, Rose, the Android doll collectible figure by the Good Smile Company. The
Oh,
next
she's so
original
cute.
character to join the Android doll series. Oh, that's really cool. This is the Little Red Riding Hood, Rose, a calm, gentle-hearted girl. Her hood and apron are both removable, and the head part of the Nandroid can easily be switched with previously released Nandroids, allowing you to dress up your favorite characters in an all-new outfit. Go and get yours over at side.show/what big eyes. Ah, nice
Love
job,
it.
Rob.
That's a multi-layered joke, and we're here
Hmm.
for it. I love these pieces. I actually don't have many Nendoroids, and the ones that I do have are Kirby. But the amount of posability and the swapping out the faceplates or accessories with these pieces, it's just they're so cute. And they also have, in my experience, they have like a nice matte texture to them, which is like a weird detail that I love. But these
Yeah,
pieces are so cute, and that's
look at like all the
adorable.
cut and sew on the dress is
Yeah,
super impressive. Wow, that's
that's
great.
so cute.
Fun fact, that is true. I'm like Tom
Unless he's
Haverford.
looking, unless you're looking for Bigfoot.
Yeah, but I get to come home after that. Like I'm not a camping kind of guy, which sucks because like my girlfriend's whole family is like we go camping 3 times a year and with the sticks and they have to make the fire.
With the sticks.
Ugh, yeah, forget about it. Yeah, pass. But
Are you
I
a glamping person?
oh 100%. I will stay in a hotel and then go into nature. Yes, I don't want to be surrounded by nature. It's terrifying. Anyways, moving on. We've got the Toxin Egg Attack action figure by Beast Kingdom. The EAA series of 6-inch stylized action figures under Beast Kingdom's Entertainment Experience brand continues the line of Marvel's comic characters. The Toxin presents fans with a fun new action figure detailing all the out-of-this-world colors and slimy, toxic design that makes the anti-hero so unique. For fans of the Venom, Toxin is one of the most whoa, Rob, these notes. for fans of for fans of the Venom, Toxin, this is one Marvel EAA figure not to be missed. Side.show/Poison Boy.
I was
Nice.
so shocked because I mean, it's Venom, Carnage, it's anti-Venom. Like I haven't seen any Gwenom pieces yet, but once you get down to Toxin,
Mm-hmm.
that's like grandson status. Isn't that like Venom's? Isn't that I don't remember his exact link, but there's so many different
Mm-hmm.
offshoots of the symbiotes. I was shocked. This is the only Toxin representation we have
Yeah.
on our site. So if you are a fan, you're definitely going to want to pick
This
this
is
one up.
it.
And
Yes.
those egg attack figures are also very posable, and they
Mm-hmm.
have that similar scale to the Nendoroids. They're a little taller, but highly posable and lots of fun in your collection. And check it out, he's got a cool green tongue.
Why would you do that? Like, unless you have. I'm sorry. I'm getting too hung up on this. Yeah, side.show/Poison Boy. Yeah, that's great. It is such like. I would like to see a Game of Thrones show, Amy, but with just like all of the offshoots of the Venom symbiote.
So
That'd be
that'd be like
great.
King in Black. It'd be like who
Hmm.
takes control of the symbiote hive mind and the friggin' dragons.
And then somehow Bran still wins. Spoilers. All right, and lastly, we've got Sheev, the Pathfinder premium format figure by Sideshow, of course, from our Court of the Deadline. As Arbiter of Bone, it is Sheev's role to wander. It is Sheev's role to wander to mortal. Rob, you're killing me here. It is Sheev's role to wander to the mortal realm alone, anticipating battlegrounds where large quantities of mortal souls might soon be dispatched. Once she is certain that she has found such a place, Sheev plants her staff like a beacon, calling down all the reapers in the underworld to come and collect the mortal souls. Sheev helps Death pay his tithe to corrupt overlords of heaven and hell. One day, Death will rise up and end the celestial war. But go get yours, see yours, and have it sent over to yours at side.show/the truth finder.
Now
Nice.
this is one I don't have in my collection yet. Hoping to someday, but yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
guys can see as if you guys are watching the stream and not just listening to our melodic voices. The image that we have here, that blue etheria that's creeping up, it's reaching her beacon, which is what that that kind of crystal-like thing that she's holding.
Yeah.
And that is the etheria seeping from the battleground. That is called the
Mm-hmm.
long finger beacon, I believe. She's got one of
Nice.
the coolest like headpieces, and like the goat jaw is tied on with string, and there's like actually a face beneath the skull, and you can see that. It's like super creepy, but super cool. Love this piece.
Just to be clear, there are words missing in these notes, and I'm trying to like go through them. And also, I
Calling
can't
out
read.
our tireless producer.
He knows. But also, I can't read good. I can't read no good, no mornings. And also, no, I'm not going to CryptidCon. Because I would have to have another reason to go out to Lexington, Kentucky, and I don't. So I'm not going there just for CryptidCon. All right, well, that's going to do it for Now at Sideshow. Again, go to sideshow.com. You can see all of these items, all the items we showcase all week, and of course, literally thousands of other ones you can search by what is currently available for pre-order, like Loki and Sylvie, or what you can get shipped as early as today or tomorrow with our in-stock items. And of course, hang out over at side.show/what's new, because that's the most fun place on the internet. I called it.
Just
All right,
hanging
Amy.
around like, hey guys, what's new?
I didn't. It's no surprise. I don't read the notes at all before the show. We're going to the collector community, and look at this first image.
Up first, we have a photo submitted through Instagram by @radishminister. This is the child. And I was like, that's a pretty big child. Oh, wait.
Look at
Perfect
him.
on topic for today. I mean, is it Chewbacca? Is it Sasquatch? Nobody knows. We've got, that is so cute. That is an excellent use of scale. First of all, that ice cream is bigger than the child. I love everything about this image. It is so bright. It is so fun.
Look at that ice cream.
I love this. It's
The
so
ice cream's
good.
bigger than him.
That's what I just said.
Jeez.
That's what I just said. It's not in the notes though.
It's not. No.
I love
That's called
this.
improv.
I mean, maybe they're both elusive cryptids. You can check out more about this figure at side.show/Jedi Baby. If this is something that you'd like to have in your collection, maybe you are going to CryptidCon or the Fig Newton sponsored Sasquatch meetup that Sideshow doesn't necessarily condone, but we're highly interested in. You can bring the child with you. I love. I mean, we've talked about people bringing their pieces out into nature, but I just love them taking them to events or just locales that actually have. I don't even know where this is, but I love it. Thank you at Radish Minister on Instagram for submitting your photos. Up next, we've got the Harley.
Those radishes.
Yep. Up next, or maybe he's a minister who's rad-ish, like like rad-ish. I don't know.
Just kind of rad.
I got
I do love chainsaw art, especially chainsaw art in ice, like when they make like super badass, like I don't know, dolphins or something. That's pretty cool.
Super badass dolphins. Up next, we got the Harley Quinn wall hanging. This was also on Instagram, submitted by @ChurchOfSagan. Hey, we know that guy. This is one of the trio of sold separately sirens by Xanthi. They're not called the sold separately sirens, but they are the wall hangings. There's also Xanthi's original Mystic Bun. These pieces came out so beautifully. Like it's a sculpted cameo, so the background does have some bevel and some three-dimensional design to it, but then the figure is also this kind of the bun face that Xanthi has designed, dressed up as Harley Quinn. I love this. These pieces are so cool.
It's the three of them, right? It's Poison Ivy, Harley, and Catwoman.
Yes, and then there's an original design. That's the Mystic Bun with the actual like bunny hood and the third eye, and that's like very astrology themed. These are so cool. Yeah, I love this. And then the glossy, like you can see the glossy paint on the Harley Jester hood as opposed to the matte background really makes the three-dimensional aspect stand out.
Yeah, and just like the depth in the like the sculpt itself as well, because like if you're just seeing these, I think Alex Ronowitz did a unboxing of these in the Atomic Misfit group as well. And you can
awesome.
see like sort of, because again, because it's obviously a 2D image, it looks so flat, but there's so much like depth and detail even on the side of the face that you can't really see here. It's great.
Yeah, and the cheeks and the lips are so like gently sculpted and painted. Like they're amazing. And you can check out more about this piece at side.show/hangingharley. Check that out. Take a good look at the whole trio. Bring them home for your collection. Up next, just ahead of Spooktacular Times, again on Instagram. What's an Instagram Central today? We've got Banner's
Nice.
Cave on Instagram, a picture of Leatherface. That is a great use of the perspective, the depth of flavor, as Paul likes to say, depth of
Thank
field,
you.
and the shadows to completely obscure the eyes behind that mask. This is Sideshow's deluxe Leatherface 6-scale figure, which also comes with the old woman mask. So there's the pretty woman and then the old lady kind of style. So you can recreate multiple different scenes from the ending of the film. The stomach churning ending of that film.
Yeah, and I was just telling Amy, I was like, it was Monday, I think. Was that yesterday? No, Monday. But I just rewatched this. You know, it was like on while I have a TV over here and it was on while I was working. I was like, this movie is weird. I forgot how weird this movie was until like 40 minutes in. Which is still weird, but it's just
weird.
so strange.
Ray Cruz, that is a killer Leatherface photo. Yes, indeed.
Nice.
You can even see the little 6-scale charm bracelet on his wrist there. Just so much detail in this piece, and you can have a lot of fun with that chainsaw and the different fabric elements on the suit as well. And I do like, you can kind of see it in this picture, but the chainsaw is hiding it. The figure has like a padded stomach to kind of fill out the silhouette. And it's just super creepy. Now you can learn more about the Leatherface Deluxe 6-scale figure at side.show/farm-to-table. He's dying.
That's a good one, Rob.
I'm going to use that joke every time I have to talk about Leatherface. But yeah, I love this. It is a super weird movie. And I do love how they kind of imply that like the stars weren't in alignment. Like the weird stuff is happening is like cosmic horror. Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre is almost a cosmic horror.
They're like, Mercury was in retrograde. What are you gonna do?
Basically, I mean, and then they're talking about horoscopes at the beginning. Like it's super weird, but love that piece. And then,
movie.
Yeah,
it's very claustrophobic.
Last but not least, from Instagram user at @PorgDamarin. Great Instagram name, even better photo. We've got the Scout Trooper on speeder bike. Whoa. Simple, effective background. Again, we've got that motion blur and that perspective of the nose of the bike as the Scout Trooper just speeds off and isn't watching where he's going. He should be okay, though.
Yeah, please pay attention.
Their insurance rates in the Galactic Empire must be through the roof.
Still using Allstate.
Yeah, but this is just great, and I love the way that the armor, the armor looks really nice and sleek.
I'm wondering if the that dynamic stand is like hiding directly behind that foot, or if it's just photoshopped out.
Maybe either way, that would be really cool if it was just hidden in the photo. Yeah. But either way, it's a great shot. And you can learn more about this figure at side.show/spacebike.
Nice.
And now, if you want to share your photos for a chance to be featured here or on our blog, you can go to side.show/how-to-share, and that'll teach you how to upload to your own social and give us permission to use it. You can also upload directly to our website. So side.show/how-to-share is going to have all the information you need.
Thank you, Amy. All right, moving on over to From the Blog, our first blog, and again, this is just one of the many that you can find at side.show/blog, but the first one is The Most Epic Kaiju Showdowns by Shane Smith. We all love the kaiju films for the metaphor and social commentary. However, we're really watching these movies for the monsters. Very often, these beasts will battle it out and cause utter destruction and chaos. The history of kaiju is full of titanic showdowns and long-standing rivalries. It's been this way since Godzilla's early days, and audiences will probably never get sick of it. Smash, claw, bite, repeat. I like that part, Rob. That was nice. Check out this list of the most exciting fights in the kaiju genre, then grab some popcorn and watch them for yourself. Read the blog over at side.show/kaiju scraps. Nice.
Look, I don't care what the matchup is. I am always on Mothra's side. And that might be because I like Mothman as well, and I like to think that there's a kinship there, but like Mothra's the best. Like you can
like to
fight
think
me
that,
on
like,
that. Whoops,
is that Amy canon that Mothra and Mothman are like cousins?
Distant cousins. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I love it.
And then it's always like the family reunions are kind of weird. Like what's Mothra doing now? And like, oh, well, like Mothman just got a statue dedicated to him in the Midwest. Like
Mothman
so nice.
is a doctor. It's
And
like,
then the moths who hang out around like just around like street lamps. It's like, and what have you done lately, sweetie?
buzzing around. Like, oh, I'm so proud of you. This is
I
the
hid in a
oldest kid of
guy's
Mothra.
wallet one time.
I chased Paul down a street. That was fun. All right, up next now we are going over to pop culture headlines. HBO Max released the first 4 minutes of DC Comics animated series Aquaman, King of Atlantis. The clip welcomes Aquaman as king and reveals his first kingly challenges, sitting on his seahorse throne and a royal rematch with Ocean Master. Aquaman, King of Atlantis, Chapter 1, Dead Sea, is streaming on HBO Max now. It sure is. I love also the green beard. Love it.
Yeah, I love the
Love the
green
green
beard. I
beard.
love Mira's eyebrows. Like they made some really great
Hmm.
stylistic choices. And I haven't seen the first 4 minutes as a teaser, but I remember when they released the first trailer for it, like the first real trailer. The animation of him trying to sit in the throne is so well done.
It's
It
great.
was just so great, and just the slight Foley effects of the like squeaking through the chair, just so funny.
Boldly go. Am I right?
So what we
Yes.
all need to do is dress up as gorillas by the time he gets back.
I'm sure he'll love it.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah, that's cool. We'll call that pop culture news because he's a pop culture figure. All right. Now, lastly, in the pop culture headlines in our actual notes, according to Deadline and confirmed by James Gunn on Twitter, Marvel has officially cast the powerful hero Adam Warlock. Finally, he will be played by Will Poulter. We'll see Adam Warlock's true power when Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 flies into theaters on May 5th, 2023. Um,
Finally,
I'm
like that was a wild tweet to see because usually,
Guardians
you know,
2, right? When we saw the cocoon,
yeah,
the golden
with
cocoon, right?
the Sovereign had it. Yeah, this is one of those characters where first of all,
Hmm.
every single week feels like there's like a Adam Warlock is
Hmm.
but like the fact that James Gunn is like, you know how I usually shoot down rumors? Well, like I can confirm this. Like that's a really cool
Yeah.
piece of casting to absolutely confirm. And I'm sure they wanted to kind of get it out ahead of like actual leaks and
Yeah,
people being like
totally.
way too correct about it. That's
And
awesome.
there is something I'm going to let everyone, all 100 of you watching, know that's going to happen. And do not feed into it because it happens every time an obscure character, like Adam Warlock, he's not Iron Man. He's a really obscure comic book character.
Yeah.
People are going to say like, that's not Adam Warlock. This guy looks nothing like it. These people did not care before the casting. They just went on fandom and read everything there is to know about Adam Warlock. And
I'm
I
like,
think
look,
he's gonna
Elizabeth Debicki's
crush
not
it.
made of solid gold, but she was
Absolutely
still
not. It
the
looked
High Sovereign. Like,
and it looked awesome. I think he's gonna crush it. I think James Gunn just has like he just has it where like I'm not sure that James Gunn himself cast Will Poulter in this, but I'm sure he had some say in it. And like he hasn't missed yet. Is all we're saying. Like it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be great. Like he's gonna be awesome. And he's had some like pretty serious roles. There's a huge one that he had that I can't really think of, but like he plays stoic very well.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So.
I mean, this will be super interesting. I'm gonna admit, like, I'm not the biggest Adam Warlock fan. I'm not super versed in his
Hmm.
backstory, but also just that's cool. But I'm not gonna pretend like I know everything about him. So I'm just excited to see how they present him since he has been such a clamored after
Hmm.
character. And of course, we're gonna get the inevitable. Like, why didn't he help fight Thanos? Like, oh, like him and the Eternals. It'll be like, because it would have been over too quickly. Who knows? Because the story needed him not to be there.
I'm gonna
I'm excited.
I'm
It'll
gonna
be cool.
start. I'm gonna be like Rafiki and start hitting people with the stick, like it's in the past. you know.
Yep.
Um. No, he is. People are saying he's. Ganache, enough. That's got to pay bills to pay.
Did you
Anyways,
say
head over to.
did stick did stick set her off?
Yeah, maybe. All right, everyone. For even more ad-free pop culture news and content, head over to side.show/pop podcast. Or if you've just awakened from your cocoon and you are unsure of how to say things, side.show/popodcast. All right, Amy, you are up next with comic book news.
All right. If you haven't already heard this comic book news, you might be living under a rock, but if you are living under a rock, let me be the first to say Saga is coming back. Saga is returning this January. In his conversation with Brian K. Vaughan panel at New York Comic Con, the writer confirmed the return of the Eisner-winning fan favorite series that went on hiatus in July 2018, leaving us on the cliffhanger of issue 54 when it debuted, and fans were just oh my god, can't even I should I think I'm gonna start a reread, like a power reread of this.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Gotta catch up, gotta get back to that. But when it debuted, when that came out in 2018, we were given two pieces of information. One, that was the official halfway point of the epic space tale, and two, that the series would be on hiatus. We were told for maybe only a year. Here we are 3 years later. The hiatus is over with issue 55. It's going to release January 26th. If you are if you pulled this series with your local comic book store and you still managed to be at the same local comic book store as when it went on hiatus, just make sure you let them know again that you want this, because first of all, because a lot of subscriptions have probably lapsed. Their stores are probably going to be ordering this one up like wild. But the good thing is the first issue back is going to be 44 pages long, and they're keeping the $2.99 price point. They're keeping the $2.99 price point, which is one of the biggest things about Saga, and I'm so excited about that.
That's very Fiona Staples and Brian K. Vaughan too, for them to fight for that. That's awesome.
I am ready.
Yeah.
I'm so ready. It's going to be so good. And then, speaking of returns, up next, Chris Claremont returns to X-Men. The writer who worked on the X-Men for over 20 years is set to return to the franchise. Claremont will team up with artist Scott Eaton for X-Men Legends number 12. Marvel created the X-Men Legends series as a way to bring back past creative teams and give them a vehicle to expand on past stories. I think they also had Larry Houston from the animated series do some cover artwork for that as well. The Claremont Eaton story will take place after the 1988 event Fall of the Mutants, which ended in a split for the mutant team. X-Men Legends 12 is expected to hit shelves in February.
Nice.
Love. Those are two of my favorite X-Men right there on the cover. Right there on the cover. And then a little bit of unconventional comic book news. A Sin City NFT sells for 6 figures. So Sin City, of course, is the Frank Miller graphic novel. The piece titled I Love You, Nancy Callahan was created by Frank Miller and is based on his Sin City series. During the 24-hour auction window, the one-of-one piece animated with sound NFT received a winning bid of, I can't say numbers, $840,986.16. This set the record for comic book NFTs, and the amount was paid in Galacoin, which is a cryptocurrency.
Oh, jeez.
Frank Miller said, I am honored to see the fans of mine, of Marv, and of Sin City participating in this new world. One thing that you never get making comics is the three-dimensionality of NFTs. That is a very strange piece of news. Yes. I myself am not a huge fan of NFTs, but hopefully the winner was a big fan and was very excited about this.
Yeah, I mean, it came from Frank Miller, so I'm sure, I feel like it's more of like a statement piece, like take the money and run type, but
yeah,
but still.
Because, if Frank Miller's looking for three-dimensionality, we know a company that makes three-dimensional pieces of artwork. But yeah, talking about us. Talking about, legally, I'm obligated to say that's us. But that does it for big pieces of news for this Comic Book Wednesday. But it is, again, New Comic Book Day. If you're on the West Coast like us, many stores are just waking up. If you're on the East Coast, you may have already gone on your lunch break to get your books. Let us know what you're reading this week. I know that I've got a 3-vault week, which is exciting because I've got Deadbox.
Deadbox.
Oh, shoot. It's Deadbox, The World of Darkness, Crimson Thaw, and Witchblood. And I've got some other books as well. But I want to plug, because I don't know if your stores would have ordered it. It came out through a publisher that's like more of a traditional book publisher. But I just read the graphic novel Squad. I was talking about it in the local Comic Society group a little bit. It's getting turned into a television series. It was so good. It was one of those things where it's like it's broken up into 6 or 7 chapters. It's like 150 pages, and I was like, I'm gonna savor this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna savor this. 2 hours later, I was like, whoops! I read the whole thing in one sitting. It was so good. It was like Heathers meets Ginger Snaps. If you guys are familiar with that werewolf movie, it's basically a clique of mean girls who are werewolves, and they draft the new girl into their squad. But if you want to be down with the most popular girls in school, you gotta kill some boys and eat their guts because they're
Natural.
werewolves. Yeah, it was so good. It was so good, and it was done by it was written by Maggie Takuta Hall, and then I've never read anything by her before, but it was with art by Lisa Sterl, who's doing Witchblood for Vault, and also she did the Modern Witch Tarot deck, which is like a pretty popular card deck that people like.
Nice.
But like, it was so good. If you're looking for a really cool werewolf story, please check that out. And then Curry Katsu has an update. The 6 Sidekicks of Trigger Keaton #5 is out today with the continuing adventures of Paul Hernandez.
I made it to issue 5.
He was like, he's still alive?
My agent is worth every penny. Coco.
Love. 14 Wellington, can't believe I have to wait till next year for more Barbaric. I know, I love that series. It's so good. Hopefully it gives people a chance to catch up, and they'll put out that new trade. I like, but also don't like the format that it's going to be 3 oversized issues in an arc, and then we'll see more next year because they're going to fight vampires. They're going to fight vampires next year. I'm
very
so
excited. Vampires having a whole new resurgence in comic books, I feel.
I know.
I mean, not that they ever run away because they're eternal.
Well, you know what, Paul? Vampires never get old.
Ah, right. All right, everyone. Well, head out to your local comic book shop, and if you can't make it today, head over to your other favorite LCS, Sideshow/your LCS. That is the group that it's not a Comics Hall group, but it is loosely sponsored, like a Fig Newton would sponsor a Sasquatch convention. So
bringing it all back around.
Head over there, hang out with us, show us your pools. If you have any questions, like maybe you want to get to know who is Adam Warlock, ask the question in there. We have prided ourselves, and a lot of people who are currently in the chats have prided themselves as well. It's very kind. Like, if you have no idea who it is, just ask. Say, hey, where do I start? What do I need to know to read Adam Warlock or Batman or current Spider-Man? And people will be super kind and answer you. If not, they don't get to hang out with us. So they will be kind. We promise.
And again, if there's first of all, come for the comics conversation and stay for the comics conversation. But if that doesn't get you in the door, Spooktacular is coming up. We may or may not have group exclusives or events or like things happening in that group. You never know. I mean, we don't even know. The schedule's not completely set or not. That was a weird wink.
There you go.
But you guys never know. And the group is really small right now. I think we're at like 720 members. And I'm just saying, like, if things happen, like, your odds are really good because it's a small little group. But you should come because you love comics and you like talking to us and other people and sharing your collections. Side.show/your LCS. Oh, and sorry, because I know we got to get you out of here for that 10 a.m. Unsealed and Revealed stream.
Sure,
but
Trooper.
We've got another episode of the Comics Hall this month. It'll be a special event episode this month. We've got one during Spooktacular that'll be at 4 p.m. on October 27th. So if you guys are missing the Comics Hall this month, we did one during New York Comic Con. That was our October overview, first of the month Wednesday that we always do. And then we do have a special Spooktacular episode where we will be talking to some of the teams behind the upcoming Grim Tales from the Cave, Mad Cave Studios anthology, which takes classic Grimm's fairy tales, which were already scary enough, and puts a horror spin on them. So that will be really fun. So hopefully we'll see you guys during Spooktacular for the Comics Hall.
We'll see you then, everyone. And again, thank you for joining us for New Sideshow Live.
I'm sorry, man.
Sure was.
I was trying something and it didn't work.
I'm right here in the line of fire. How do you think I feel? Thank you guys for joining us. Your one-stop shop for all things pop culture and all things happening at Sideshow and sometimes cryptid. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell wherever you are because we do a show daily. We have Spooktacular coming up. We've got a lot of stuff that we think you guys should know about. Spooktacular.com, your LCS, all of the stuffs. Thank you so much. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Haley. And don't forget to let your geek side show. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.